that my name is Timothy Edwards, aka Timmy, not Timmy, aka Timmy. That's a little redundant. But thank you, brother. I appreciate that introduction. How y'all doing tonight? Figure out what's going on with the microphone. You know, I don't even need this microphone. This room, you got to hear me back there, right? Yeah. We'll use the microphone anyways. So my name is Timmy, also known as Timothy Edwards. I'm like two different personalities mixed into one. I'm known for being a hip hop performer. I'm from Washington State. I'm also in the cannabis activism industry. I'm just going to tell you who I am and where I've been from. I was born with my arms backwards and my intestines out of my stomach. I wasn't expecting to live, but by the grace of God, here I am. I have a college degree. I own my own company. I smoke a lot of weed, which some might think those two things don't flow together, but it flows wonderful for me. I'm out here for the Hawaii Cannabis Expo, and on a side note, I am part Hawaiian, but I just look really pale. I grew up in Washington State, where there's like no fucking sunshine. But this is my first time on the island, so I'm really happy to be here, and I want to thank Ezio for having me out here and showcasing me. Thank you very much. I want to shout out every artist that came out here, every person that gets on the stage. Much love to all of you for what you do. I know it's hard to do what you do. You get on stage and you put yourself up here and you hope people laugh or don't laugh. I have to say, being a disabled person is a little difficult because people don't know whether to laugh or not laugh. They're like, do we laugh at a handicapped person publicly? We all know you do it privately, but that's okay. It's okay to laugh at people. We're in a day and age where things are so fucking politically correct that we can't just be ourselves. And I'm against that shit. So let's just be open and honest and love each other. We all have differences. You all look different to me. I mean, look at your fucking arms. They're longer than mine. I look like a fucking dinosaur. I mean, if you see, I'm not even fucking with you. You look at my logo, it's a T-Rex with a bong in his hand blowing smoke out. That's real shit. I mean, I was honestly afraid that I was coming here, and I'm not racist in any way, but I was afraid that the Asian people were like, oh my God, it's Godzilla! Thank God nobody did that, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. Being a hip-hop artist, I love hip-hop, I really do. But the one thing I don't like about hip-hop is the discrimination, because rappers get on the stage and you like my music? Put your fucking hands in the air. I can't do that shit. So then I try to switch it up and be like, hey, you motherfuckers like my music, make some motherfucking noise. But then the new guy up there was hating on me and the voicemails I get from him, Jesus. I'm not even a comedian, so I'm glad that you guys are laughing at this shit. So, I try to encourage people there's nothing that you can't accomplish in this life, and you just set your mind to it and overcome it. But, there's gotta be with a little bit of reason, because I always wanted to be an arm wrestling champion. Some of you are still trying to get that one. I know you guys know I do music, so you guys want to hear some music? You guys want to hear one more little joke first? No. I got one more little joke for you. I try to encourage people, like I said, to overcome their problems, because being who I am, I've dealt with a lot of depression in life. And while we're not going to get too deep into the conversation, because I don't want to bring the crowd down, you have to know how to overcome your struggle in life and be able to control your emotions. Like I used to have an anger problem. I used to not like the way that you guys looked at me. And by you guys, I just mean everybody in general, because I don't look at race. It was like everybody else has got normal arms and I fucking don't. And they make fun of me, and I used to really let that shit get to me. And if you don't know how to control your emotions and just accept yourself for who you are, you can't make it in life. So I have to learn to accept myself for who I am, and try to teach other people or encourage other people to accept yourself for who you are. And you have to know how to control your emotions. And being a man, in my mid-30s, I was raised that men aren't supposed to show emotion. We're supposed to just bottle that shit up inside and act like that shit never happened. So there's no crying, there's no emotion, there's nothing. It's just whatever. Anything, your mom can die and you just fucking suck that shit up and act like it never happened. But it's wrong. So I want to encourage every man in this room tonight to be able to have the ability to know how to shed a tear every once in a while. It's not unmanly for a man to shed a tear. Your woman will actually appreciate that you can show some emotion. But you have to understand that there's a little bit of a reason within that. You have a time limit. If you're gonna cry in front of your woman, some of you know where this is going. You have a time limit, fellas. You have about a minute. So within that first minute of whatever you're crying over, your woman's gonna be like, baby, I love you. No, it's not less of a man for you to cry. You let all of it out. I'm your baby and I love you. She'll give you all of that love within that first minute, fellas. But then beyond that point, you get to like minute number 2. She's like, motherfucker, I'm on my period right now and I don't cry as much as you. Like, am I dating a bitch? What the fuck? Like, seriously, fellas, this is the only time that being a minute man is appropriate.